I'm Ken Peterson, CEO of Global Greenology and Eco-Efficient Building Systems. We are a green company that manufacture and build and promote all green products. We have several patents, prototypes, and material that we're going to build both commercial and residential homes for green, energy efficient purpose that we're trying to introduce to the United States and everybody. Right now, we are doing a development here in Dallas. We have two developments that we're working on, as a matter of fact, that will allow us to do 160 houses in one development and 200 houses in another. And they're going to all be green, totally energy efficient, and be able to really satisfy that affordable housing issue that's associated with green when people think it's so expensive. Now these houses will all be affordable and anyone will be able to afford it.
Okay.
So
where's the location?
Location right now on the first tract of land is in Seagoville, and actually both of them are in Seagoville. One's in a little town called Combine, which is part of Seagoville, and then the other part is Seagoville as well. It has a 30-acre lake on it that we're going to turn into kind of like a public park and stock full of fish. And it's a real good opportunity to showcase the type of houses that we're going to be building with this material. I have a panel, it's an EPS panel that consists of a polystyrene core. It also has a concretious material, exterior and interior. And when you put them together, it makes a very formidable panel. Has an R40 for a insulation purpose. We also put the plumbing, the electrical, the interior wall, exterior wall, everything is in the panel. So once the panel shows up on the scene, all you have to do is put it up. And it allows you to build in about 5 weeks a total house, from the conception of the panels to the final building. We're able to build from the architectural plan, so the house is actually built inside the manufacturing plant, and then it's delivered on site.
Is the outside brick?
It can be brick, stucco, stone, wood, rock, whatever finish that we put on it. We stamp it, which I have some samples here I'll be showing you. But we can put any kind of finish on it. We can put any kind of color on it. And it enables us to eliminate several steps in the building process, which makes the house more affordable. Because what we're seeing right now is that the interest rates are low in order for you to be able to afford a house. But the material and the construction costs are high. Some people are building at $120 a square foot. That puts an affordable house out of the range of people who can afford it.
What is the cost of yours?
Well, our costs vary, and what I'm trying to do right now is that we're trying to nail that cost down to where it's consistent across the board, because as I go across the United States and talk to different builders, I find out that the numbers are all over the place. Somebody is building at 60, somebody's building at 120, somebody's building at 70, somebody's building at 150. When you get those kind of numbers like that, well, then it changes the dynamic of who can afford and who can't afford a house. So what I'm trying to do is to talk to the builders and negotiate with them a set price of what you can build my house for. Typically, to put a stick-built house up, it's going to take you maybe 3 months to 4 months to put one up. And you've got labor associated with it and all types of things in that 4-month period. Well, now, if you can put a house up in 5 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, now I can build more houses in that 4-month period that it would take them to build one. So what I talk to the builders about is, give me a set price, build at my price, and I can give you more houses. You make more money on volume as opposed to building more. So that's what the concept is, and we're trying to convince them to buy in on it. Once we do that, I think we'll have enough builders because we'll have to train them. Commercial build is the same thing, but in the commercial industry, it's nothing but a tilt wall. When the panel shows up, it's just like a tilt wall. It just goes onto the frame. You wrap the frame, and it's just a tilt wall.
Very sturdy.
Very sturdy. Very sturdy.
Well, tell me about the panels. How?
Well, okay, the panels are in different dimensions of 4 feet by 10, 4 by 8, 4 by 12. We also have what we call is an expandable mold that allows us to build a 2-foot panel, a 4-foot panel, a 6-foot panel, and an 8-foot panel. What that does is in different combinations, we can accommodate any length of the house that we need, because we can put a 2 and a 10 for a 2 and an 8 for a 10, a 8 and an 8 for 16, a 6 and a 6 for 12. So therefore, we can cover any span of the house that we're trying to do, because we work from the foundation. But when we do that, that expandable mold allows us to accommodate whatever the architect tells us to build. So this house will actually be custom built from the set of drawings. And when the panels are delivered, then there's another set of drawings that are numbered that will allow the builder to say, okay, we take panel 1, we put panel 2, we put panel 3, and the whole house goes up that way. So it'll already be numbered out, it'll already be labeled, it'll already have a barcode scan to it, lets us know what goes where, and the builder has an easier build. So therefore, in 5 weeks, when they get really, really proficient at this, they will be able to put up a house in 2 days. It'll go right up.
How sturdy?
Extremely. It'll withstand 150 mile an hour wind. It won't mold, it won't burn, it won't mildew.
Really?
Yes, and water, of course, will find a crack. But there'll be more of this house left if there was a flood. You may not get the water on the inside because the panels are watertight. But, like I said, water finds a crack, it's going to come in. But it won't just flow through the sheetrock and the wood and all the other things that happen when you got your stick-built house. This house has wood to it, but the wood is only the roof. So,
the roof. Okay.
Yes, the wood, you got your normal truss. We designed it where it's got your normal truss, it's got your normal roof, shingles, and that sort of thing. And I did it because the United States has so many different pitches. The roofs have high pitch and low pitches and cathedral ceilings and all that. It was going to cost me a fortune to do a roofing system to accommodate all those different type of roofs. So we decided to go with the wood, and it makes it a very nice house even with the wood.